there, it's Anne here at Life LDC. I just want to film this little release 9 addendum. It seems that there was a mistake in the pattern, the original release 9. Rowan has now issued a version 2. So I'll try and explain it to you. It doesn't, to be honest, it doesn't matter. But to be correct, here we go. I did the first version, which called for row 1 to be done in your first shade, in my case Celadon. Then you were to switch to shade number 2 for rows 2 and 3, and back to the row to shade 1 for 4 and 5. So my Afghan has 1 row of Celadon, and then it starts into the diamond pattern. The new version from Rowan calls for rows 1, 2, and 3 all to be shade 1, and then going to shade number 2 for rows 4 and 5. So a slight difference, but in the big scheme of things, I don't really think it's going to matter. I'm obviously not going to rip out this big hunk of crochet that I've done, because frankly I found this really hard to get into again. You know, sometimes you just don't know why. Sometimes your brain takes it, you know, adjusts the things easily, and other times it doesn't. This one, I don't know, really, again, frazzled my brain. I guess I'm not really, it's my inexperience at crocheting that's coming out. So anyway, so if you haven't started, please download revision 2 of release 9. If you have started, don't worry about it. I really don't think it's going to matter. Now, the other thing that I did do, which I'm not sure if it's going to matter or not, is when you end up with row 5, you end up with a little pointy diamond at the top. And I decided to do another row 2 to flatten off my diamonds. And that ended up, in my case, being barn red. So it means I have 1 little row of barn red here and 1 little row of Celadon at the bottom. And I'm going to bring this up close to the camera for you. So back to release 9. I've done 1 panel using Celadon and barn red, and I can tell you that I used 34 grams of the Celadon and 32 grams of the barn red. By putting that extra row on the end of my panel, Rowan's comment was that they cannot guarantee that I'm going to have enough yarn to finish this project. I started with brand new balls for this big panel because number one, I just had them, right? We were breaking into our second balls, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't have to bother with, you know, joining in the middle, because I carried the yarns up the side so that there's only just the 2 ends to finish. So that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. If I run out of barn red, I think I have a little bit left over from my crochet, my Marie Wallin crochet sweater that I use barn red in. So I'm not really worried. For those of you that maybe are using leftovers, maybe you won't mind changing into another color. So just beware. Cannot guarantee, if you use that extra little roll that I did, you cannot guarantee that you've got enough yarn. But 1 row, I don't know. We'll see. If it's that, if the yarn shades are that tight. And I think I have some barn red left over from the other ball. Let me go check. I do, but not very much. So we'll have to be brave and forge on. I see there's barn red used in another one of the motifs later on. I've studied the photograph of the finished Afghan very carefully. So happy crocheting, everybody. I'll see you with release 10.